I'm working on this. I'm working on a Shure SM7 DB, brand new microphone from Shure. Now the SM7 came out in 1973, and then the SM7A, and then eventually the SM7B in 1999, 2001. But my God, this is a historic microphone. It's not the best microphone ever to be created, but it is the most iconic microphone to ever be created. And there's a reason for that. It's because people are so familiar with this microphone because it's been used in so many different ways. Setting this microphone, right? It has the preamp on the back, and I got 48 volts of phantom power running through it to run the preamp. Like I don't even know how to explain it. Like the sound of this thing is so dang good. And you see how far I am, right? Typically you're going to be 1 to 6 inches, and I'm not on. Let me see. Yeah, I'm on plus 28. So that is plus 18, and then back up to plus 28 for the preamp. But it allows me to be so far away from the microphone. I guess let's pause it and let's go back a little bit, because a lot of people are familiar with the SM7 series, the SM Studio Microphone series, SM7B, for this newer generation, and now the SM7 DB released earlier this week. So many people are familiar with this microphone, and so many people use this microphone because it is so damn forgiving. Like, this is one of the most forgiving microphones you can find. And what I mean by that is you can take an SM7B and now the SM7 DB and put it in any environment. Computers and other things starting to be in the studio that created frequency waves that were being picked up by the microphones, right? Because condenser microphones and other style microphones, you could hear the noise in the recording. And so they updated the SM7A to fight off that interference. On top of that, as far as like mixing, post audio engineering, this microphone is so damn forgiving, because some microphones, once you put it down, that's it. It's there. The voice is there, and you got to work whatever is there or retake it, redo it. Putting in EQs on this thing, just whatever you're doing, like, this thing can handle it, and it makes it so that most of the people that gets in front of this can put down a decent track, even if they're not the best vocalists. It's so forgiving. Like, there's some microphones where, like, it's gonna tell you, like, yeah, nah, that's not it, bro. Like, that's not it. That's not it. And so many people take it for granted, what it is. My background, music industry management. I have a bachelor's of science, music industry management degree, sponsored by NAM, National Association of Music Merchants. That's my degree. I never really get to use it, never really get to talk music, never really get to talk shop. My focus was on the business side, but there's other elements to the degree that make me knowledgeable. And I don't get to talk about it very often. A lot of people don't realize that these style microphones were used solely for broadcasting, and the SM7 became world popular when Michael Jackson did the Thriller audio album on it, most of the Thriller album on it, and a lot of people are familiar with it because of that. This isn't even like the best microphone in the world, right? This is the best of all time budget microphone. And you might be like, man, what are you talking about, dude? That thing is $390, $499. And to the average person, podcaster, etc., $499, like, that's crazy money. This microphone is freaking cheap. This microphone compared to, like, the Neumann's U87s, the Telephonics, the Sony C800s, those microphones are freaking 10 grand. This thing is $399 for the SM7B, $499 for the new SM7 DB. This microphone is cheap. It's attainable, right? Anybody can go out and get it. And I'm not anybody, because it's still expensive for the average person, but any person in the industry that is looking for, you can take freaking 10 of these things and put them in a studio and still spend less than, you know, one of those C800s or something like that. A lot of people say that the SM7B is an overhyped microphone. I see it all the time on YouTube. I'm not going to buy that microphone. It's overhyped. So many people use that microphone. And it's crazy to hear someone say something like that when this microphone, the SM7, changed the trajectory of broadcast microphones. And I think I read it on the website, and again, it's first impression, so I haven't done like all the research on it. I think I read on the website that they licensed the cloud technologies that are, you know, from the cloud lifter to build the preamp, and I think I read that on the website. I'm going to confirm that on the final like review video after I have this for about a couple weeks, you know, month maybe, I don't know, and get to do some videos, some talk, you know, some voiceovers and stuff like that with it. But yeah, I'm rambling a lot. I just wanted you to hear this microphone, hear a little bit about the SM7 DB and its origin, since this is the 50th year and the 50th year release. Obviously, they didn't come out and say that this is the 50th year release or 50th anniversary microphone, but I mean, what else is it, right? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It's a different video because obviously it's a first impressions. I haven't went heavily into the microphone. It's a Shure SM7, so it's freaking solid. It's a tank. Feels great. On the back there, you have your low pass, high pass. You have a bypass switch so that if you want to turn the preamp off and just hear the original SM7B quality, the signature is still the same in that regard. And then you have a plus 18 gain and a plus 28 gain through the preamp that allows you to sit back here and just beautifully speak to this microphone. It's still a dynamic cardioid microphone, so I'm directly into dressing it right now, but as I start to go off behind it and to the side and stuff like that, yeah, you can hear me because the preamp's on, but it's noticeably a lot less. But right in front of it, you have the proximity effect. As you get closer, you're going to hear it a little bit better, obviously. And now you got the boomy, and I think I have the bass turned down, but you have the boomy, you know, podcasting voice because of the proximity effect with the pickup, or the capsule comes out, but the pickup is kind of around here per normal. Got a, you know, saw this in the unboxing, but you got a second screen in case you're a person that has a lot of plosives. But you have a beautiful microphone in this Shure SM7 DB, and we're gonna do a deep dive review on it, you know, and test it. And a lot of people are going to glaze over it because this microphone series has been around for so long. And if you're in the content creation space like myself, you may not even be aware of the rich history and why this is the most iconic microphone in the world, even though it's not the best. It's not the best microphone by far. And maybe it is at the same time, which is interesting. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, stay cozy in that crazy world, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.